Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay. Fish cannons confirmed working. Thank you. I am so ready. I am so ready for this. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. And me, Isla. Hello. A gift. Aww.
I love it.
I saw a rainbow.
Beam a
Oh my
smile.
goodness. Listen, the head is empty today, but that does not make it free real estate.
I love it.
Almost a whole year of the cult of Isla. It has been a wonderful time filled with fire and cuteness. May I have a snuggle as a reward?
The whole year of what? Fine. It's fine. I guess I am cute. my goodness. Alright, so first off, Rainbow, oh my goodness. Homie, thank you very much for subscription. Can we get a shout out for Rainbow? This fabulous bean. Okay, so my schedule is wrong. I was told by several different people in the D&D party that we actually have D&D this week. And listen, the schedule is wrong. I got it wrong. I forgot. But yeah, Rainbow, thank you very much. Hollow, and thank you again for subscription. Ooh, you're playing Hollow Knight? Let's go. How is that going? Also, Gnome Knight, thank you very much for subscription. I do very much appreciate it. Also, we don't do cults here. We don't do arson. And it's fierce. It's very fierce. Do you not see the fangs? Very fierce. It's true. It's very true. Well, listen. The schedule is more of a guidelines, and I get it wrong more often than I get it correct. Which, thank you for the fish. Oh, true. Honestly, I maybe might have wanted to play Hollow Knight again before playing Silksong. But it's just great for like wandering around, right? Thank you for brain cell. You get bamboozled, nerds. Who really got bamboozled though? Is it you or is it me or is it us? We have all been bamboozled. I think we can all be bamboozled together. I think that's the stratagem here. So anyway.
A bit of a snack.
Isla Kitsune, and you didn't stream yesterday. Explain yourself, old lady.
So, okay, we're gonna explain. I got so many explain to do. Trust. Also, thank you very much for the fish. Okay, listen. I went on a big old grand adventure this weekend. and I'm heckin' tired. That's why. Like, I got home Monday and I'm like, oh man, I could prep to do a stream. And then I was like, I really want to nap. So I napped. I'm gonna be honest, like I could nap today as well. And I'm like not super sunburned. Old. I'm 694. What do you mean? Of course I'm old. I can feel it in my bones. Inexcusable? Oh, beans. Is it okay? Is what okay? What you got? But yeah, so big thing. Went on an adventure this weekend. I will talk more about that soon. But also, just sunburn. I don't know if you know, but like I crisp very easily. And like I don't know if any of you have gotten like so sunburned that you feel sick. Do I wear sunscreen? I bought a parasol and I had that to block the sun all day, but I was also outside for a long time. So like I just too much sun, too much like heat. It was a lot. So like I'm just tired. But I'm doing the hydration and etc and so on. Same honestly. Like I have to be very careful or I will like become like a potato chip in the crispest sense. It's not good. Yeah, overheating, being out in the sun too long, even with all possible preventions, like it's a lot. Also, hold on. Yeah, there we go. That should help. There we go. That feels better. So yeah, I don't do well in sunlight, but here's the thing, I love being outside. It's beautiful, it's fabulous. My body is like, nah, don't do that. Go back under a rock. Oh, I don't think Jackie bit me. And I don't... Listen, she's very good about consent. I feel like she would not bite without consent. Right? The outside is great. I desire to go back out into the outside and like dig up cool rocks and stuff. I'm planning some cool like day trips to places to go find cool rocks. But like I have to be very extra super careful because the sun. Did I take radiant damage? Yes, probably. I take radiant damage from being in indirect sunlight. That's the thing. So like, I'm heckin' tired. Do I want to know something funny? Every time. Yes. You burn? Same, yeah. No, listen, I'm very sensitive. I don't know if you can tell from the model. I'm very pale, okay? The sun does not like me. Maybe I am part vampire. Is that why the fangs? Maybe. So yeah, that is why I didn't stream Monday. I was heckin' tired. I had me a nap. It was very nice. But I like the outside. It's lovely. Maybe I need to go outside more. But like it take a lot. You made it? Welcome. Hey, we should probably do hellos, shouldn't we? And then we can get started for today. Meow mama, meow mama. Phoenix, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Kyron, welcome in. Invert, good to see you again. Welcome in. Got some fish. Kailua, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Glacial Nova, welcome in, welcome back. We got... It's a Soren. Hello, you fabulous bat. Storm Gundam, hello. Alright, everybody. Do you get a hello? Did you do the redeem? You gotta use the redeem. That's how it works. It's literally a redeem. But yeah, welcome in YouTube land denizens. Welcome in. We are here in studio now and then. We're gonna discuss.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
Art things today.
Hello. hello.
I love Rainbow. Hello there.
No,
we're not there yet. Rainbow. Calm down. Calm. Have you missed the weekend recap? Not yet. We've basically just started. I mentioned... Okay, so I went on weekend adventure. I didn't stream on Monday because I got back to the den and I was like, I could stream, but I could also nap. And then I did nap for like 4 hours. I was very tired, and today I am also very tired.
Hello.
My coffee is not helping. That's not a nap. I mean, stream the whole nap? Do you just want my model to be like... just frozen like this, in the same pose, and then nothing is happening? The music's just on loop, and then it's just... there's just nothing? Okay, hold on. Hi Don, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Amok, hello. Welcome in. You just throw stuff at me the whole time? I mean, that would get boring after a while, wouldn't it? I feel like that would get boring after a while. No? Yeah, I had so many adventure this weekend. It was very good. Oh, you were at Ren Fair? Yo, let's go. Conveniently, that's also where I went this weekend. Oh, secrets and surprises. Wow. I went on a big epic adventure with the fabulous D. We went and did a big travel and then like went to Ren Fair. So many sun, but like holy heck, it has been years and years since I've been to a Rin Fest, and like I had forgotten how like bonkers they were. Like everybody and their mums was dressed up in some sort of garb. There were people, like it was really hot. You saw my Korean cousin? Wait, I have a Korean cousin? Wow. Hey, you should introduce me. Did we have fun? Yes. Yes, we did. It's hot in both ways? Hot in what? What do you mean both ways? You know it's really hot out, even though it's almost October? The temperature was heckin' hot. I don't understand what you mean. Anyway, so went on grand adventure, and like everybody was dressed up. There were people in like full furry costumes, and I can't imagine. I was hot, like just walking around. I had a parasol because I would die if I was just out in the sun all day. It's like tomorrow, right? Holy heck. Okay, listen. One of the things that I wanted to do, for... I wanted to find, like, the maid equivalents in Rin Fair, like the tavern wenches, and I wanted to, like... You know, like, it's basically fantasy maid cafe, right? I didn't see one, because, like, we... Should I switch over? I should be doodling things, because that would be much easier to explain. Okay. Oh my gosh. There is so much to talk about. Holy heck. Okay, let's switch over to art mode, and I'm gonna doodle whilst we do the thing. Okay. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go sit over here. Okay, so, listen. I dress up, right? Because you gotta at Rin Fair, right? But like everybody was dressed up. So here I was, like, just chilling. I bought a parasol there because I did not want to become a crispy Dorito. I mean, I kind of did, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. So I was walking around. Oh my gosh. So I bought a parasol here, and you can't see what I'm drawing. Let me do this. So the parasol that I got, it had a lot of the little thingamabobs. It was like one of those nice little circly ones. It had fish on it. And I was like, oh, this speaks to me. So I have a parasol with like hand-painted fishes on them. Which pleased me. So this was like the first thing. So I did, that's not a great looking parasol. You get the idea. You get the general thing, right? How did you know it has fishes? Share photo? Okay, I do have one photo that I'm comfortable sharing, but I will probably not share the other ones. Anyway, so I have one photo to share, but I will get to that here in a bit. But yeah, so like I was walking around with a parasol the whole time. It had fish! Okay. Guys, there's fish!
Let's make something beautiful together.
Jet Ka? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. The Tale of the Nine-Tailed? Ooh, okay. Listen, I don't know if you're in Discord, but could you put that in the stream discussions part of the Discord? Inktober? Man, I haven't actually done... You know... Oh my gosh! Okay, so listen, I have a bajillion things to talk about. So, real quick, I have a new thing that I bought at Ren Fair this weekend. I could do Inktober. We could do ASMR Inktober things. I could do that. I got a shiny, it's so shiny, it's amazing. I am really trying to like figure out how to organize my thoughts because there's like a bajillion, well not like a bajillion. I have several stories to tell about weekend adventures. But yeah, welcome in, first time chatter. Hello, hello, guys, can we get some more welcomes in chat, please? Just this once? What have you got? A bajillion, yeah. No.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, Impress, welcome in. Did I get any cool loot? Did you not hear about my fish parasol? It's so good. Head empty, start again. Okay, so anyway, one of the first things that I did. Okay, let's actually try to draw this like decently, and we can yap about things. So like, I thought that should be kind of a cool drawing. Ooh, foam katana, nice. So yeah, let's see. So one of the very first thing I did before even getting to Fairgrounds, just all of the sunscreen and like multiple coatings trying to protect from like the weather. One of the very first things I did when I got there was buy a parasol. Well, I didn't steal a chicken. You can't prove nothing. You can't prove nothing. Where's the chicken? I mean, chickens are everywhere. I don't know. Do you expect me to keep track of every single chicken? I definitely don't do that. I didn't liberate a chicken. Listen, those chickens... Listen, I'm firmly of the opinion that chickens are kind of evil, horrible creatures. So, like, I feel like eating them is probably one of the best things you can do. But also, like, I got better things to do than, like, worry about a whole bunch of chickens. You know what I mean? I have scars from chickens. Ask Riao if chickens and dragons are the same thing. Honestly, I would believe that, yeah. Also, hello YouTube land denizen, welcome in. Wait, we're having chicken tacos for dinner tonight? Ironic. We were just talking about how chickens need to be eaten. My friends are part chicken? Which ones? Which ones? I'm pretty sure none of my friends are part chicken. You're trying to start trouble. I can tell. Chickens are evil. They are. Okay, so anyway, so the first thing that I did was buy a parasol. It had fish on it. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm very pleased with this. I'm probably going to make excuses to like just walk around with a fish parasol like in normal everyday life now because it's a fish parasol. It's so good. A gift. Aww.
I love it.
25 months? That's almost 2 years.
What? Okay, listen, you're not wrong, but that something about the math doesn't quite check out. Either way, hi Don, thank you very much for subscription. I do very much appreciate it. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. My goodness, so much was happening this weekend. I need to catch up. Okay, so Patty Indigo, Fabulous Butterfly had their birthday this weekend, and I was off doing adventures and I did not get to catch it. But like, the homie had a birthday. I need to check their VODs and see like how it went. So like, I mean, it's very close to 2 years in that it's like 2 years and a little bit more, right? Like that's how the math works out, right? Oh my gosh. So like so okay, listen. So we did a big travel and arrived at an hotel like in evening time to stay, and like hotel was really loud. So the day before we went to fair, we had to do a big travel to get to hotel place, and like the hotel was so loud, nobody got good sleep. Absolutely nobody. It was very awkward. So like we're all on no sleep whatsoever. So on this stand where like, okay, so we get into the place, I'm looking for a parasol, right? And like we come across this stand that has like a bunch of fans for sale, right? So like we come across this stand where there's a bunch of fans, and the homies are like looking at the fans and trying them out, and I'm like, oh hey, I packed a fan that I had. I could just use that instead of buying a different one. So I pull out my fan next to a bunch of like fans that you have to buy, right? So this is me with my sleep deprived brain being like, oh my gosh, a fan would be a great idea to keep the heat away, right? And then I'm sitting here with my fan and I'm like, wait, I can't just walk off with my fan, because what if they think that I stole this, right? And this lady that was working there, she was very cute. She had the whole dress up, and she was wearing a cool hat and stuff. And I'm just like, hey, this is mine. I brought this. I swear I'm not stealing from you. And then she like looked at me and like laughed and was like, yeah, I can tell. We don't have fans like that. But it's just like, why did I think it was okay for me to pull out my own fan when I'm standing next to a whole bunch of other fans? Like, I swear I'm not trying to steal stuff. Also, my fan had fish on it, if anybody was curious. Also, hello Konotoma, welcome in. So yeah, now I have a fan that has little fishes on it. And then I have a parasol that also has fishes on it. It's great. Listen, I blame the fact that we did a big travel and got no sleep before going out into the blistering hot sun. Okay? That's gonna be my excuse. Is it a good excuse? Well, no, not really, but that's gonna be my excuse. That's what I'm going with, and I'm gonna stick with it. Konotomo, I can't believe you have betrayed me in this manner. It is fierce! It is fierce! How dare! Do they match? Well, no, not really, but they do have fish on them, so it kind of does the thing. Betrayal. Oh my god.
Fine.
What? No.
You got me. I am fierce.
There you go. Solid evidence right there. It is fierce. There we go. Bam! I'm very fierce. Thank you. Fierce laugh. Thank you. It's true. You demand a retrial? No, listen. I that's categorically the truth. I'm very fierce. There you go. So anyway, that was like the first like oh no of the day. Oh my gosh. It was a day. Listen, lots of stuff happened. Okay, also, going to Ren Fair. Like, I had forgotten how, like, wild it was. You know the feeling of, wow, you've stepped into another world where, like, you go into, like, a liminal space or, like, a weird airport at, like, 3 a.m. and there's, like, everybody from your flight, I swear I can talk. Everybody from your flight gets off, and then all of the terminals are like empty. There's no employees, and like so most of the lights are out, and like it's a liminal space, right? And it's weird. Imagine that, but instead of being like creepy and empty, you are in a different. It's like getting isekai'd into like fantasy world, right? Like that's the goal. Again, everybody and their mothers was dressed up. Oh my gosh, so like so I bought my tickets online, right? Because it's easier than trying to mess with the front gate. So like here's the entryway. There's like cool plants, and then there's like this little doorway thing, and it's very cool, and they had like people dressed up out front like checking tickets and stuff, right? And like there's me with my phone, and I'm like, hey, I have my ticket, here you go. And they're like, oh, you actually have to log in and redeem that via the online site, right? 7th floor. Man, that truck would have to do a sick ramp jump to hit you at that point. I feel like, I don't know, would being isekai be better? I feel like a lot of the isekai stories are actually like difficult, right? Yeah? Oh. Okay. Isekai for the Konotomo. Got it. I suppose there would be like a vast selection of monster girls depending on where you get isekai to. No, I could see it, honestly. Fair. You know what? Fair. Cultured. Anyway, so first order of business. The first hurdle to clear was getting through the gate, right? So I'm sitting there fumbling with my phone, trying to figure out how to do a login to redeem my stupid ticket. And like at some point, like I'd been standing there so long messing with this, like, and one of the fabulous people like guarding the front gate was like, you know, I have 2 spare tickets. I feel like I should just let them have one so they can go inside and get out of the way. So awkward. Oh my gosh. Listen, it was very fun, but I feel like my adventures going to Ren Fair was just a series of being really awkward. So anyway, the good news is I finally managed to get my thing logged in. I finally redeemed my ticket properly, right? And then I walk into the Ren Fair, and the very first person that I see like in costume, do I know what that sounds like? A skill issue? I'm guessing that's what you're gonna say, Ratos. But anyway, the very first person, I walk in and I see this girl. She's got like vampire fangs, and like she's wearing like a full maid outfit. I was not expecting to see like an actual factual like maid outfit in the Ren Fair, but literally first thing I see, maid outfit in the Ren Fair. So like winning, I feel like I should have asked for a peek tour, but I listen, I had too much awkward in me and I didn't think to ask. So yeah, there's just cute girl with the vampire fangs, and she was just wearing maid outfit. My goodness. No. So anyway, okay, so we have explained the awkward thing with the fan. I got a parasol. So yeah, I spent the majority of the day underneath my fish parasol trying to avoid the sun. Oh my gosh. Listen, so many people wearing like costume and corsets and stuff. One of the things I wanted to do was find the bar wenches and like, you know, it's basically like fantasy maid cafe, right? But we walked around so many, but like we barely saw half of the fair. It feels like the magic of corsets, right? I kind of want to try one. Like I've talked to people who wear them and they're like, yeah, they're really comfortable. Like you get one that fits properly, right? Okay, Konotomo, here's the thing. You have to understand. I can't flirt. Too awkward to flirt. Like I need a sticker for this. I really do. Like we should probably just do like a big too awkward to flirt. This is me. This me. Okay, here, sticker design. There it is. Too awkward to flirt. Would you look good in a corset? You know what? Honestly, I feel like the real question is, would you feel like you would look good? Would you feel cute if you dressed up? Because here's the thing about fashion. If you feel pretty and special in whatever you're wearing, then it works with you. It's good for you, you know? You can rock anything? Then wear you a corset. Do it. Wait, you were trying to flirt? Huh? Really? Okay. Let me just draw a little grip. Let me just draw a thing here.
Hello.
Over the head. That's the. Yep. Can I I'm telling awkward stories about Ren Fair and me being awkward, and then wow. How does one look for Ren Fairs to go to? So like you can Google the thing, and I'm pretty sure that there are like there's the Ren Fair season, but then there's a whole bunch of different locations, and then you have to pick one that is close to your area, right? No cheese? Is that the problem? Listen, I swear, it's one of those cases. It's not you. I swear, it's just me. What's what thing? My glasses? What thing? What do you mean? My nose? Glasses? You mean the fierce fangs, surely. I do have a nose, Gumpy. It's right there. Like, there's got two different lines to it, too. And it moves around. What do you mean I don't have a nose? I feel like you need to get your like prescription checked, my guy. One singular nostril. I'm gonna be honest. I am fairly complex and simple. I am full of contradictions. Good luck. Cheese does sound pretty good though, if I'm honest. Wow, a whole cheese wheel. Hot dang. Listen, I don't know if that's gonna fit in a carry-on bag. Oh. Okay, listen. No, that's not how it meant to go. What is an offkai? Offkai is a very VTuber slash streamer centric convention. Yeah. There's a few of them. There's like TwitchCon, offkai. There's one in Europe land, I believe. I forget the name of it though. There's probably a lot more like convention-y things, but those are the ones that I know off the top of my head. Do I have convention plans? Next year, I would like to go to offkai again. Dokumi, thank you. That's the one. Offkai is like onkai, but the opposite. True, true. At TwitchCon, listen, I was very heavily debating going to TwitchCon this year. It did not work out, unfortunately. Maybe next year, but like, listen, the funds gotta be there. I got the bills to pay, and whilst I am like, I'm not struggling. I got stuff, but I still gotta, you know, I gotta pay the bills first, right? So like, that's the thing. Oh, I know. Oh, used to be a con. You used to work at the con. Yo, let's go. Gumpy, that's not a real thing. You hush. That's not a real thing. Have they released dates, locations? That's a very good question. Probably I should try to keep an eye on that, especially if I desire to go 2026 to offkai. Oh my gosh. Would you guys be going to offkai? The bills is gone. No. Listen, I'm a law-abiding citizen now. I pay my taxes and my utility bills for living under my rock. Now. Ah. Wait, hold on. Kono Jumbo, did you go? You went to offkai 2025, right? Was it good? I'm not a criminal. It's fine. Personal reasons? Fair. That's fair. I don't know. I didn't hear much about it, but also I think I was out of the loop for 2025. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Listen. The brain is very smooth. I would very much appreciate being pinged for any updates on offkai 2026. Yes. I did see the thing about that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to message you later. How long has it been? We chatted, I want to say recently, but it's probably been a couple of months. My sense of time is non-existent. Anyway, we check in with you about stuff later, yeah? Would I do a meet and greet? I could probably arrange a thing like that, yeah. Oh, no. But I don't know. Would you guys like to see all of the awkwardness that is Idla? I don't know. Maybe. what if I hired somebody and then like lurked in the background? I think we could make it like I think we could make this very interesting. A whole ocean in the way? Yeah, that would make it difficult, for sure. I feel like you don't quite know how awkward it listen. Hold on. Let me do a thing. Okay, hold on. Let me just right here, and then do you see this? So many awkward can fit all up in this. So many. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. If I have friendos, I'll be much less awkward. If it's just me, I'm gonna run and hide. Being carried around, wow.
Slaps Isla thighs. This baby can fit so much awkwardness.
So much awkward in the listen, not even just in the thighs, the whole bean. There's so much room for awkward. Okay, the ears are fabulous. There's no awkward there, but like actually hold on. Wow. Listen here. There's so much awkward. Like, let's see, from like the here to like the all the way down here. Like this is the awkward zone right there. Yes, actually. So, I don't know if any of you... Okay, I have said this before, but I will say it again. I started streaming so that I would become less awkward. Okay? You think I am slightly awkward now? I was much worse. I have gotten a lot better, okay? Communication and people skills, it's a learned skill. You can learn to communicate, you can learn to people. Is it easy? No. but you can. You can learn to people, and that's one of the big reasons why I do strembing. Yeah? My service fish. I did actually take Tim to Ren Fair, but he stayed in my bag the whole time. Okay, so True. I would very much also like to like meet other content creators and like just try casually socializing more. Yeah, Tim stayed in my bag the whole time. Listen, it was boiling lava hot. My palms were so sweaty the whole day. Like, it was disgusting feeling. Like, I just felt just all of the sweat dripping off of me. Like, it was really gross. So like, I didn't want to pull Tim out because he would just get gross. Speaking of palm sweaty arm spaghetti, right? Did you guys know at Ren Fair there's a thing called a trinket trade? I learned about this from D, right? You can take photos of Tim. Yeah, there we go. Got a network? I see, here's the thing. Do I know how to network? Not really. Mostly it is, I get adopted by, like, actual extroverts, and then they introduce me to people. That's kind of my stratagem so far, and that's not really how to network, right? We could do a Tim meet and greet. Okay, so back to Ren Fair. Adventures from this weekend, right? So Dee told me about trinket trade. And this is like just, I don't know, it's a silly fun thing. You make something, you have something that's cool, and then you go up to people like shopkeepers and that sort of thing, and you're like, hey, do you do trinket trade? And then they're like, yeah, or they're like, nah. And then you're like, you want to do a trade? And they're like, yeah, sure, here's my like pile of loot. And like the first time I did a trinket trade, we were talking with some shop ladies, and they pull out this like adorable little like teeny tiny treasure chest, and it just has like stickers and rocks and cool little knickknacks and stuff in there, right? So like they pull this out and they're like, yeah, sure, show me what you got, and here's what we've got. And they just have this whole like wire chest full of cool little doohickeys, right? Networking. 25 photos, just hands holding Tim. I mean, listen, if you guys want to do a meet and greet with Tim at Offkai 2026, we can make this happen. You can see that he is fine in the flesh. Well, he's not made of flesh, he's made of fluff. You can see that Tim is fine in the fluff. Yeah, sure. You can meet Tim. But yeah, one of my convention plans, I would like to go to Offkai 2026. Just to fish, yeah. Oh my gosh, I could make him business cards? Tim is fine in the fabric? Yeah, I guess that would make more sense. You can't tell me it's been an hour already. Then I won't say it. I won't cancel last minute. I will say for sure, like yes or no. Probably a couple of months out. That way if there's planning happening, that way you guys know like ahead of time, yeah? Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Welcome? Okay, making sure I've caught up with chat. Oh, okay. PC freaked out. Welcome back to the Stremb. Smuggle me? Listen, I feel like that would be a terrible idea for reasons. Perhaps like more of a planning to go would be the better way to do it. Okay, so anyway, trinket trade, right? So they were like, you can look through the thingamabobs and like pick out little things that you want for trinket trade, right? So I did my first ever trinket trade, but I didn't actually like make little things to trade, right? What I did was I brought a tiny little sketchbook, and I was like, hey, if I drew something, would you want to do trinket trade with that? And the shop owners were like,
hey, Isla,
yeah,
you
sure.
Should save.
I mean, I could save. It's just, we're just doodling. It's not that, it's just like whatever, So anyway, I had a tiny little key ring with like teeny tiny little sketchbook pages, right?
Isla, make a new layer. Do it.
Here is your new layer number 5. Enjoy that. There you go. So my trinkets that I made, I doodled the shop owner for my little trinket, and unfortunately I think so I did get a trinket, but I think I failed at the premise of the trinket trade, because I gave them the little doodle that I did. This shop lady was very cute, by the way. She had a cool little hair ornament like this, and then like just had the cool outfit and stuff, right? It was very adorable, right? So anyway, so I handed her the drawing, and she's like, oh, I'm not trading this. So like technically, I think I failed at the trinket trade because I think you're supposed to keep trading stuff. Maybe? I don't know. I don't quite understand how this works. But anyway, I got a cool rock and a little crochet starfish thing for drawing a little doodle. It's very exciting. Oh my gosh! So at the Ren Fair, you could crack open like a geode thing and get like cool rocks. I did. I made an attempt at doing a trade, but they're not gonna trade this. So another chance to trade? Okay, cool. Wait, what? What are we doing? It has been an hour. We should probably go do the thing. Yes, she accepted the trade. Task failed successfully. I think I have a peek tour of my lethal trinkets. So wait, did I successfully do a trinket trade because she accepted the trinket? Is that how it works? Oh. I did it! Huzzah! Okay, so trinket trade. Trinket trade. Success! Yeah, we can check that off the bucket list or whatever. I did it! And I got a cool rock. It's purple. Oh. All right, everybody. It is time. It is time for break time. Let's go do that, and then we shall return and continue the yappening. Enjoy break screen, everybody. We'll be right back. Thank you for the fish. Fine. It's fine. I guess I am cute. Oh man, who on earth could that be about? Definitely not me. I wasn't even there. So anyway. Definitely not me. I listen. I'm fierce. That's how it works. Thank you for the fish. Hello again, everybody. Okay, you want to see my collection of shinies from Ren Fair? Are you ready for the one photograph that I'm going to share? One photograph. How would it be if it was just like a graph and then there was like the little interior and then like the little lines like this? How would it be if my one photograph was just like a graph? What would you guys do? One graph. One photograph. Look at this graph, yeah. Also, hello YouTube land denizens. Alright, so doing trinket trade. I successfully got some trinkets, and here they are. Also, conveniently, we have, let's see. So this is my fan with fish on it that you can't see the fish, but they're on there, trust. My story with the pulling the fan out when I'm standing in front of a stall that sells fans, and I'm like, wait, no, I didn't steal this, I swear. Yeah. So anyway, so there's that. So this I actually got the crochet starfish and the shiny purple rock from the same trade, because like it sits in little starfish, and the crochet thing, it like wraps all up around this thing, so it looks like it's giving the rock a big hug. That's very cute. Finding items specifically sold at a store to blend your... Wait, what? Oh, is that my specialty? Yes. Yes, it is. So here, this is my sketchbook. I thought I would have time to like sit and like stare at people and draw them at Ren Fair, but I basically spent, well, I say we spent the whole time like walking around and like looking at things because there was so much to look at. So like I brought my sketchbook, but I didn't actually use it at all. Don't eat my cool rocks. I got these specifically from Fair. That's so rude. So I got this one from Trinket Trade. Oh my gosh. D just gave me this one. A beautiful little sunstone. It's so heckin' sparkly. It's amazing. Who did I go with? I went with D. We went on a grand traveling adventure to get to Fair. Yeah. We stayed at hotel and it was very loud, so we were both like dead tired for Fair Day. And this one is like cool lapis lazuli, I believe. And like I purchased this one because it's shiny rock and is blue, and I was like, oh, I must have. She did mention? Yes. So yeah, we went with D the Sphinx. She is fabulous bean. Actually, can we get a shout out for D? If you do not know this fabulous bean, one of the bestest buds, one of the coolest homies, you should definitely check her out. Like, for real, for real. She won't admit it, but she is very smart, Will is super knowledgeable about all the things, great at the singing, right? Highly entertaining, deserves all of the attention, frankly. Who is D? Have you not heard of D the Sphinx? You back? Yeah, there we go. What do you mean, clip? Listen, we're saying nice things behind her back, okay? This is secret. Secret. Okay, listen, I don't particularly want to admit that I'm actually very bad at the technology of things. There's a bajillion and one things that you can learn about streaming and how to do it more better. I feel like I've barely brushed the surface with all of the things that you can do. Also, is the music really loud today? Let's turn that down a little bit. It just seemed really loud. What? Okay. Listen, D, it's giant whammon, okay? Listen. Multiple times, I had to ask her to slow down. She on a mission. She giant whammon. This is truth. What are all these? So, this one and the little crochet thing I got from my very first trinket trade. This one was given to me by D. This is like a, oh my gosh, homie, have this. And it's so pretty. It's so sparkly. It's great. This one I purchased because it's blue and it's shiny. And I was like, I crave it. I couldn't pass it up. It's just blue shiny rock. Must have. D's great. Yeah. Okay, and so this one is my fish fan. Right there. And then this is my sketchbook. It's got a cool like leather cover. Like it's really nice to draw in. I did not get much of a chance to like sit and draw, unfortunately. What other things happened this weekend? Hum yum yum yum. Are we practicing pickup lines? I would give that one like a 6 out of 10. Like it's pretty smooth, but like I don't know. I feel like you'd get that from like you know those like Valentine's like heart candy things? Like you wouldn't be able to fit all the letters on there, but it seems like that, you know? Yeah, 6 out of 10 probably. But thank you. Trying to think, do I have other stories? Do I know the pickup line? So points for comedy, but as for like a good pickup line, I would give that probably a 3 out of 10. Raw toast. Listen. I'm trying to think. Let's see. What else?
How now? A bit of a snack.
Hey Isla, want to hear a weird fact?
Yeah, sure.
Strawberries are actually not berries, but eggplants are. They actually fall into a special category called aggregate accessory fruits, which are fruits like blackberries and raspberries.
What are they accessory to? Crimes? This is a strawberry.
Make a new layer. Do it.
Okay, here's your new layer. Also, Jericho, thank you very much for the fish and the weird strawberry fact. I didn't know that strawberries weren't actually berries, which is very confusing, but also like accessory fruit. Oh my gosh, like a fashion accessory or like a Okay, stop.
Hello, hello.
Okay, we're fine. It's fine. Oh, you went in. You clipped. Okay. Well, listen. That was supposed to be secret. Okay. You talk the homies up behind their back and also to their face. But sometimes your homies are not like able to accept compliments. So you gotta hype them up like behind the scenes, right? That's how it works. Berry or not food. I mean, it is very good food. This is true. Say it to her face. I do. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, got a cool thing. Another thing. So there was another awkward encounter. Okay, you ready? An aggregate accessory fruit is a fruit where the fleshy edible part. Why does they use fleshy? I mean, I guess it's technically correct, but it just sounds like an unpleasant description. The fleshy edible part. Okay. No. Okay. So,
A bit of a snack.
Hey Isla, do you have a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see something in your teeth.
really? No, I don't see anything. What do you mean there's something in my teeth? No, I don't see anything. I mean, I will eat the fish later. Gamble Champ, thank you very much for the fish. You see a fish? Really? Do I have... I need to put... Like, I need to... I need to make a proper reference sheet, but I don't... Actually, hold on. What if we just, like, stand in front of, like, the thing? Oh, hold on. We'll do, like, this, and then we can just, like, pose. There you go. Now you can make your own, like, ref sheet. How's that? But do I actually have, like, an official reference sheet? No. No, I do not. Here you go. Is this working? You can take a screenshot. Does that help? Does that help? You got it? Are we good? Swish. The swish of the tail. Oh, hello. And I'm like, could do like a... Oh, I'm too wiggly. Eesh. Welcome in. No, wait. Bucky, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. My arms are the same color? Should we swap the I'm just being pelted by fish. Oh, welcome. Congrats. Excitement. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Are you having fun pelting me with fishes? How's this? Does this work better? Okay, let's continue to draw our outline. Listen. This is... I don't know why we're doing this today, but this is what we're doing, okay? We're making a ref sheet that's gonna look suspiciously like a crime scene, like chalk drawing. I'm just gonna pretend that this is there. I'm actually drawing this like looking up at the other screen. This is very awkward to do. It's fine. I should probably actually make a proper ref sheet at some point, but there you go. Ta-da! Okay, let me hide this and this. Nope, hold on. Wait. Yeah, okay, there we go. Bam. More fish. I actually need to update my... Oh. I need to update my offline screen. I do like the unbothered, moisturized in my lane, like, meme, but I think I need to update the art. The way through to my heart is through many fish. I do like fish. This is true. We're doing fish. Oh, that's a lot of fish. Okay, what else was I doing? There was one more thing. Oh, my second trinket trade. So, there was a dude who was selling, like, handmade, like, cool boxes. I have a problem. I like to collect boxes. So there was, like, this... He was selling boxes. And they had, like, cool, like, laser engraved designs on them, right? And I was like, oh, cool boxes! But not only were they selling boxes, they were also selling, like, leather little, like, journals. Also, with laser engravings. So I got me a box with a dragon, like, engraved in it. And I got me a cool little sketchbook with a tree. And they also had a cool, like, glass fountain pen that had, like, a swirly, swooshy... Like, have you guys seen these? I will probably, on Wednesday, be making an ASMR video where I'm just playing around with the inking with this glass pen. That's my plan for Wednesday. And a Dargan, yeah. Wait, were the fish trying to attack me? Hold on, were you trying to take away my health? I have several questions. Yeah, it not only was the tip, like, the whole thing was, like, glass. So, like, holy heck, that's really cool, right? But, like, it's so nice. The whole thing, like, all three of these items came in, like, a package deal. And, like, okay, listen, I don't know, how many of you have been to Ren Fair, but stuff can be a little bit pricey, or that's the way it seems. And, like, I had a budget of stuff that I wanted, like, I didn't want to spend more than that, right? And so, like, I had plenty of money for, like, getting water and snacks and, like, cool stuff. I got a parasol and a cool rock and this set for drawing things. That's my cool haul, my little hoard of treasure from Ren Fair, right? And there's also, like, a little glass, like, pin rest. So I also had that. Yeah. So anyway, so I had a very strict budget, but I was, like, super impressed at this. Like, you get handmade box, you get little journal thing, and it, like, frankly, these pens, they're so cool. They're so cool. I'm so excited to play around with it, right? So, like, and it was actually extremely affordable for all of these things. It was very cool. And, like, the dude, oh my gosh, the dude that was at this booth was, like, in full, like, pirate garb, and it was, like, broiling lava hot outside. I have no idea how he did not, like, get the heat exhaustion. So anyway, I was like, do you do the trinkety trade? And he was like, yes. But I don't have any of the trinkets for trade this time, and this is going to be my last weekend at this location, and he's going to go off and do a travel somewhere else, right? So I'm like, you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna do a draw. And so I drew them, and, like, very cool bean. Like, the whole costume was, like, just absolutely immaculate. And this dude, like, again, full jacket, and it was, like, broiling lava hot outside. So this dude in particular, like, just phenomenal dedication to doing the whole garb thing. Right? So yeah, I was very impressed with like the jacket and stuff. So like, very cool bean. There you go. I'm trying to think, what else did we do? Oh my gosh, so looking at all the people in the crowds, like a lot of people were walking around, had like antlers, lots of, like everybody and their mother was dressed up. It was amazing. I'm actually trying to remember if there were people dressed in like normal street clothes, and I maybe saw a few people dressed in normal street clothes. But like, oh my gosh, the amount of costuming. There was one person walking around with like a giant, like paper mache, like, I don't know what this is from. They had like a wedding veil on, a giant paper mache, like creature head, and then like normal looking like garb. But like just you know, person walking around with like giant dinosaur head. You're just like, huh, why? What is it from? I don't know. But I like some of the costumes. I just you remember them because you're like, what does it mean? Why is there a dinosaur? Like, not a dinosaur head, like a skeleton looking paper mache dinosaur skull with like a wedding veil. I don't know what it means. True. I honestly, I'm here for it. There was another dude who was like, had the barbarian, like shirtless barbarian, had like fluff, had like a fluffy like loincloth, but everything was like, it was like Candyland barbarian. Dude had like dyed his hair blue, I think. He had like bright pink fur for his like loincloth, and like he walked around with a gigantic like lollipop hammer thing.
Fine. You got me. I am fierce.
See? Very fierce. There you go. Candyland barbarian. Yes. Like it's so good. Like the whole costume thing, right? Hello. Welcome in. Oh. Magus bride cosplay? I'm not familiar with that. Maybe. But yeah, just walked around and looked at things like all day, and we didn't see everything, and it's like
I'm a bit of a snack.
I wish I had taken more
This
pictures.
reminds me that in Welsh tradition, newlyweds would be visited by a guy dressed with a horse skull, sheet
Oh.
and wedding veil. They would ask the newlyweds riddles, and if they could not answer them, then the creature could come inside and take all their booze.
Yeah, I think I've heard something about that. Is that a newlywed thing, or was that like a Christmas thing? I don't remember. There's definitely something about that. But no, thank you very much for the fish. Alright, everybody. Trying to remember. There's probably other stories. But yeah, I don't know. It was a lot, so I'm trying to remember and process all of the things, and there's probably a lot of stuff that I missed. But like the most memorable things from Ren Fair, like we watched like 3 minutes of Joust. Would have been cool to watch more Joust. But I think it got called off because it again was broiling lava hot. Yeah, let me just the ground was just doing the steaming thing. Everybody was just like coated in sweat. Everybody was having a good time, but nobody was like having a good time. You know what I mean? Ghost horse rap battles? Wait, what? Okay, so there's like the rocks, there's like some plants, and then everybody's just like toasting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a thing that you can do at Ren Fair. At the start of the day, you get this like list of people that you're supposed to find and get their signatures for, right? So you need 5 of these signatures, and if you get 5 of them, it's like a scavenger hunt. Then you get like a prize, right? Busy at work? Thank you very much for dropping by, Kondotomo. I'll catch you later, okay? So if you could get 5 signatures, then you win a prize, right? And so we were all, like my group, we were all looking around for all these beans, trying to see if we could find them. Didn't see a single person. Nobody on the list. So I have no idea if they were even there, if they were just really good at hiding, or like what. But yeah, interesting things about Ren Fair. Stuff that stood out to me. Just the like detail that they put into the area. The fact that everybody was like very polite. I didn't see trash anywhere that was like outside of a trash can, that kind of thing. There's a lot of like plant. I quite like plant. And there was music. There was always live music in every area that we went to. Which is like, it's a very subtle like background thing, right? But it made the whole area feel like a lot more vibrant. So like, and the people would rotate different areas, right? So like you'd see, I saw this one lady playing violin, and then we walked around for a while, and then later she was playing in a different area. And I was just like, huh, I guess they just rotate through, and then they always just have people playing music, right? The Mari Liud? How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Party would approach a house and sing a song. Inhabitants of the house offer excuses where they couldn't enter. Okay. Musical battle. Interesting. Pronounce it with my mouth? You think so? Okay. You got food? Nice. Welcome back. So yeah, that was my adventure this weekend. I also before. Oh, okay. I have one more awkward adventure to tell. So you know how we were all like sleep deprived because hotel was weirdly loud and like just very bad sleep, right? So we're all like sleep deprived, and I was assembling before we even went to Ren Fair. I was trying to assemble my garb and my costume, right? And I'm like, I could have sworn I packed my like little decorative travel corset thing, right? And I'm like, the heck is it? It has the lacy things on it. That's the one that I wanted because it would go good with this thing, right? And so I'm sitting there like in my stuff. I'm searching through all my stuff, and like I'm so tired, and I'm wearing it, right? And I'm like, this isn't the one that I wanted. I wanted like a different one. What did I do with it, right? So I'm like, did I pack multiples? I think I did. But then where's the one that I could have sworn that I had it like last night? What did I do with it, right? And so I'm just like, I have one, so I'm not gonna be without one. But like I was looking specifically for a different one, right? So we're like, okay, no, it's fine. Listen, I've got a thing. It'll work. It's not what I wanted, but it's fine, right? So then we go to Ren Fair, and like halfway through the day, I use the little penguin's room, right? And I was like adjusting my clothing to, make sure it's all aligned properly. And I'm like, why does the inside of my corset feel like textury? And then I flip it inside out, and the thing that I was looking for, I had it on the whole time, but inside out. I was so sleep deprived that I didn't even notice it was inside out. So yeah, there we go. I just awkward. Always 100%. It's fine, you know? There you go. There's my adventures at Ren Fair. I had it the whole time. It's like having your phone in your hand and then patting your pockets and being like, "Hold on, where's my phone?" Yep. It's not awkward, it's just a mood. How did everybody react? They laughed and they were like, "You know what? Just fair. I'm so tired." Listen, the brain, normally you're supposed to have like the wrinkles, right? Smooth. Brain is just smooth. Maybe it's jelly at this point in time, who knows? One's in the chat if you've done something like that before. I mean, yeah, if you want to. But there you go. Yeah, so I could really blame all of you for smoothing out the brain wrinkles. I'm very aerodynamic now. Ugh. But yeah, I did have a fun time. It. Ow. I did have fun. I remember the awkward stories because I'm just like. Cringe. It's just listen, you can't take me anywhere. I'm just very awkward, okay? No, I don't want it to be smooth. Listen, please allow me to have at least 2 brain cells to rub together. That's what I that's what I need. But I still had a good time. I just, like... Can you bludgeon the wrinkles back in? Really? I don't think that's how that works. Really. But yeah, so... just being out in the So that was my weekend adventure and why I was very tired. Lots of travel, lots of being outside. That was my weekend plus Monday. The real question is, now that I have explained, how was your weekend? Did you guys have fun? Do anything exciting? That's not a word. Exciting! Did you do anything exciting? It's worth a shot, you think so? Okay, I need to hydrate. Hold on. Work. Hanging out with family. Honestly, being a potato during weekends, it can be good. It's pretty solid. Went to a farmer's market. Oh. Homemade bread. Oh, that sounds so good. 2 new games. Oh. Ooh, okay. Excellent. I'll take a look at the spoils of Renfair after Stremba. So, it is very nearly October. I don't know if you guys are aware. Today is Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, right? It feels like Monday, but it is in fact Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday. So like October is right around the corner. I really want to have a Halloween costume for my model. I have a pretty good idea what I'd like for it, but it's just a matter of like getting it done, right? Sexy Witch? Maybe. Tomorrow is October 1st. That's the thing. So I also want to figure out, like... So, normally during the month of October, I like to try out spooky games to see if I like them. So I have this very weird relationship with, like, horror games, okay? So, like, either they're not scary or they're, like, gross and gory and I don't like them. Just have a witch hat. I mean I could, but I feel like we should do like a cool new outfit, you know? A meat tenderizer? I feel like if you used a meat tenderizer on my cranium, that would make the problem worse. So maybe let's not do that? But yeah, so in the Discord, if you guys have horror game suggestions, do let me know, because I am trying to figure out, like, what games to play, right? Dark Deception, okay. Okay, so let me walk through some of the games that I have played in the past. I tried playing Soma, which is like underwater walking simulator, and I was mostly just kind of bored. Math solvers? Wait, hold on. We don't want, like, true horror, and the true horror is my math skills, because they're non-existent, right? Alien Isolation? Okay. Please don't make me do maths. Listen, none of us will have a good time if I'm doing this. Tax audit simulator? That sounds nightmarish. Yes. So, having a thing in the Discord specifically, I wonder if we could make a thread. That might be good. Any Amnesia game? Oh, Subnautica is so great. Oh my goodness. Listen, Subnautica is like fish buffet. Zero fear with Subnautica. Like you just get a big hug by the long boy, and then there's like the crab creatures that they're just, you know, they're just doing their own thing, right? Flawless streaming? Wait, what do you mean? Like no scuff streaming? So yeah. Subnautica was great. Are you kidding? Like exploration, fish buffet. It was great. Yeah, if you would. Kyron, I would very much appreciate. Yeah, if we could get a thread for just spooky game suggestions for October, that would be great. Tentacled creatures that fired teleport. Oh, those things! They were more annoying than anything. Like, I didn't really have an issue with them. Sound Mind? Haven't heard of that one. But yeah, if you guys have silly, spooky game ideas, that's what we want to do. Playing a Silent Hill game? I have played, what is it? I've played Resident Evil, like the very first one. I quite liked that one. I've never actually played a Silent Hill game though. Would I need to play like previous Silent Hill games? Maybe. Either way, if you are in the Discord, please put your suggestions there, and I'll have a look at them, and we will compile a list of spooky games. And like, I feel like we gotta make the we gotta do something fun with the spooky game things. So like, okay, we gotta have a is it scary? And then if it is scary, I feel like we should have like a silly like punishment wheel type thing, right? No access? Okay, we might have to look at permissions in Discord. I don't know. Listen, there's a way to set it up. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Control? Do I know anything about where to buy fake fur? You know, the word F-A-U-X, fox fur, that's how I want to pronounce it. And I'm like, wait, no, hold on. It's faux. I don't know. I would say, do you have any, like, cloth selling crafty sort of places in your area? It's really hard to tell if, like, there's like an arts and crafts store or like a sewing type store in your area. But if you do have one of those, that would probably be where you would want to get those. The fake fur. Okay, so this next month, for me, I would like to have Halloween costume. Oh, that reminds me. I need to. I have a thing. I want to plan and collab for this month. I need to probably do that like sooner rather than later, right? Only place went out of business. Aw, that's unfortunate. I don't know. Perhaps there is an online shop somewhere? I don't know. So yeah, I would like Halloween costume. I want to plan a collab this month. I can spell a collab. And then we gotta play scary games and figure out, is it scary or is it not scary? That's gonna be the stratagem for the next month. Ta-da! Waves hands. Also, more ASMR videos. That's my stratagem. Finally do a collab. Tim is there every time I do build stream, every time we do hand cam stream things. He's right there. Tim is fine. Listen, he gets a lot of screen time. He's doing just fine. Tim is fine. Relax. Is he? Yes, of course he is. He's great. Listen, he even went with me to Ren Fair. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Okay, so I'm kind of like looking around at my setup and I'm like, was there something else I was gonna do today? I don't remember. Weekend adventures, we did some doodling. Is it nap time? Maybe it's nap time. Maybe I should do and sleep. Was I? No, I don't think I was gonna do an arson. No, listen, we don't do that during streaming hours, right? Also, don't set my den on fire, okay? The studio is new. Fresh coat of paint on everything. But if you ask nicely, To burn down my den? Please don't burn down my den. Don't do it. Just say no. Alright, everybody. I think we're gonna call it here for today. A whole new den. Really? Okay, I will need this in writing. Gumpy, do not use your journalism in this manner. Just like one more nap, yeah. Like I'm gonna be honest, like the short streams are very weird. Like I feel like I should stream for longer, but also like excuse me. Okay, so here's the plan. Next stream. Yeah, also EP. So yeah, here's the plan. Here's the plan. What we're gonna do. We're gonna go and we're gonna end the stream here for today, right? And then Thursday. Well, actually, on Wednesday, I'm gonna record an ASMR video, and I'll hopefully have that properly uploaded on Friday. That's gonna be the goal, right? Streams are gonna resume Thursday. Yeah. And don't push past. True. I have. You'd think after all this time I would be better about like not doing the burnout thing. I'm not there, so that's good. But yeah, it's so tempting. Anyway. I was on an adventure, yeah. How much gold? I didn't actually find any gold. I did find some cool rocks though. Does that count? Thanks, Rachos. I can always count on you to help with the old self-esteem. Thank you. Cool rocks is better than gold? True. Alright, everybody. So, Thursday. We're gonna do probably a game thing on Thursday. Maybe even start spooky game season. Isn't gold just a cool rock? Isn't gold technically like metal? Does that count? Is it a rock? How to classify? I mean, I guess it's kind of a rock. But it's kind of a metal? It's a distilled rock. Earthbenders can bend metal. Well, wait, then it's still just as confusing then, right? Like if they can do both. Anyway, all right. Everybody, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I do very much appreciate it.
Something beautiful together.
Tsukor, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. We are going to raid those of you here in the Twitch lands. Thank you very much for joining us. Do stick around for raid those of you in the YouTube lands. Thank you very much for hanging out. Unfortunately, you can't raid with us. But I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Everybody, I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Wear sunscreen. That's the moral of today's story. Reapply sunscreen. Also, that would also help. There you go. Alright, everybody. Again, thank you very much for hanging out. I'll see you all next time, okay? Okay. Bye.
Hello.